Well, you all, not only does this couple enjoy monster trucks, but they also enjoy sporty things as well. Of course, you always like to stay with Chevrolets here, though, I think. But needless to say, Kenny, tell us about this Corvette here. Now, this is yours, Tina, right?
Yes.
But first of all, before we show you something very special about this, tell us the story behind this car, Kenny.
Well, this car, me and her had been dating for about 2 weeks, and we were sitting around one night, and she said that she always wanted a Corvette for a show car. And I said, what year? And she said, I always would love the 85 Corvette. So, we just sat there and was talking, and then just so happens the next day I go to work, and one of my drivers, he's driving down the road, and he calls me on my cell phone. He says, Kenny, you got to come down here. I said, what? He goes, there's a Corvette down here for sale. It's pretty. And I said, what year is it? And he said, well, let me see. And he walked over and he said, 85. And I said, oh, shucks.
Yeah. Oh, and how long was it before you presented this to her?
I called her. I called the guy that owned it. Me and him made a deal that within 2 hours, it was in my name. And I said, I got your Corvette. And this was, we were talking one night, and this was the next day. And I said, I got you a Corvette. And she goes, yeah, right.
And is that what you said?
Exactly. I thought, yeah, right. There's no way.
And what was your reaction when you saw it?
I couldn't believe it.
And of course, that was you'd only been dating 2 weeks. But then when you finally realized this guy might be a keeper?
Oh, probably about shortly after that.
And then you all been married, 2 years now, right? Well, wonderful. Well, now, Tina, we've already done the B-roll, but as we're looking now, you've done something very exciting to the hood of this. Tell us what you've done.
Actually, we had flames painted on underneath the hood, and in the future, there will probably be more flames added to the outside of the car. But what is so unique about the flames is there's actually roses painted inside the flames.
And what's the significance?
Well, it was always a running joke that, most girls get flowers after 2 weeks. I said, I got the Corvette, and I would take the Corvette over the roses any day.
Hello. Well, this is so wonderful. Thank you all so much. It's been such a joy, and we will look forward to seeing you at future shows and following the progress and the relationship. God bless you guys. See you later. All right. Now, join me as we go to another unique vehicle. You may be wondering, what kind of car is this? I am standing by a Henry J. Today we see a lot of compact cars, but this company, back in the 50s, thought they would try to make a little compact car, and I guess how well it went over. But anyway, we're here with Bill Ford, who will tell us about his Henry J. Hello, Bill. Bill, tell us about the Henry J.
Well, what do you want to know about it?
Tell me anything about what you've done. First of all, tell us about the Henry, a little bit of history about the Henry J itself.
Well, it's named after Henry J. Kaiser.
Gotcha.
The public voted on the name for it. And they only made them 51 to 53, but they sold them one more year after that, leftovers in 54.
And then also Sears, they call it the All-State car, which was the same body.
Right, except they didn't have a trunk.
Okay. But yeah, this was a neat little thing. Of course, Henry J was Kaiser aluminum, wasn't it?
That's part of them.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they wanted to try to get in the car business, and they sold Kaisers and Frasers, and of course, the Henry J was a neat little fun car.
Right.
So tell us about yours.
Well, it's all original, except I've been playing around with it, hadn't cut nothing up on it, where I can put it right back stock like it's supposed to be. So we're just having fun with it right now, and that's about it.
How long have you had it?
Oh. Yeah, it belonged to my dad.
Oh, did it? It belonged to your dad, huh?
Yeah. I've had it, my gosh, 10, 12 years, I know.
So now, did your dad buy it brand new?
Oh, he got it. It come out of Hanson, Kentucky.
Okay.
Dr. Callis.
Now, was this the green one that used to be?
Over on Hawthorne.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay,
that's
this is it. Okay,
That's it.
all right. Yeah, we used to always see that over there in the carport. Now, was that your house or was that your dad's?
That's my dad's house.
So, yeah, I remember when he had it was green.
You're right.
Yes, okay.
Well, the paint got bad on it. And
Sure.
So I went ahead and just primered it. And we just have a ball.
Well, that's great. It's a wonderful, and that's what's so wonderful. It's a unique piece, and you don't see many of them around, and we're glad you've got one so that our area can know what a Henry J is. Bill, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our visit here to Ole South BBQ's Memorial Day Car Show. As you can tell, whether there's a few or many, there's a lot of great cars to look at, and we've enjoyed talking to just a few people who experience the joy of classic cars. You know, the season is still young, and we still have many cruising days to go, and so I hope you'll get your classic out and join us as we experience the joy of classic cars. But before we go, let's thank those who make this show possible.
The Joy of Classic Cars is brought to you by Tap Motors, Downtown Muffler and Brake, S&J Customs Full Service Restorations, The Man from Mars, Matt's Auto Restoration Service, Stennon's Auto Sales, quality vehicles, great prices.
And here's what's on tap as we come into the middle of July. On Saturday, July 16th, it's the third Saturday of the month, and that means it's time for the GD Ritzy's Cruise-In at their Highway 54 location. This event runs from 5 to 9 p.m. For more information, contact Mike Courtney at 270-852-8887. On Saturday, July 23rd, being the fourth Saturday of the month, it's time for the Ole South Cruise-In at their restaurant, Ole South BBQ, 3623 Highway 54. This cruise-in goes from 5 to 8 p.m. For more information, contact Mitzi Schuler at 270-926-6464. July has 5 Saturdays, and that means every time there's a fifth Saturday, Mike Courtney has a cruise-in at his Frederica Street location at GD Ritzy's. So if you're interested in a cruise-in on the fifth Saturday, head out to GD Ritzy's on Frederica Street from 5 to 9. Again, more information on this, contact Mike Courtney at 270-852-8887. Moving into August, the first Saturday of the month holds 2 great events in our area. First of all, from 11 to 4, it's the Yellow Creek Car Show and Cruise-In. This used to be sponsored by the Tri-State Thunderbird Club in conjunction with the Davis County Parks and Recreation. This year, the Owensboro Antique and Classic Auto Club has taken it over. It's going to be a great event. It is free. Registration includes a goodie bag and free lunch. And so for more information on this, contact Max Fendel at 270-316-2821. And remember, this is the event that's held at Yellow Creek Park. You won't want to miss it. And that night, you can head over to Town Square Mall because it's the first Saturday of the month, and that means it's time for the Sunset Cruisers Cruise-In that they hold each first Saturday at Town Square Mall. That goes from 5 to 9, and for more information, contact Joe Anderson at 270-315-4265. On Saturday, 8/13, being the second Saturday of the month, it's the time for the Lowe's Cruise-In, sponsored by the Owensboro Antique and Classic Auto Club. We hold that at the Lowe's parking lot from usually about 5 to 9 p.m. For more information, contact Max Fendel at 270-316-2821. And what's exciting is that we want to plan now to be a part of Street Legends at Diamond Lake. This is, I think, the 5th year we're doing this. And this is where all the car clubs come together and sponsor this awesome show at the Diamond Lake Resort. This year it will be Friday night, August 19th, and Saturday, August 20th. Friday night sports a cruise-in, and Saturday sports a car show. Registration is $15 and covers the events of both days. For more information and to register, contact Mike Merrimee at 270-314-0783. Well, that concludes what's going on. Summer's passing on, but as you can see, there's going to be great opportunities for you to experience the joy of classic cars. I look forward to seeing you at these upcoming events.